Oh, come in, Julia.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, how are you?
How are you? How are you
Good?
doing? Good.
Great.
Thank you.
Please have a seat.
Thank you.
Would you like a cup of water or coffee, tea?
Yeah, water would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. How are you? How have you been?
I'm okay. You
I
know,
like what you've done in the office.
Thank you. This is actually your latest collection.
I thought I recognized them.
Yeah. It was the prototype, so I thought I kept it here.
Perks of working at Ikea.
Yeah. So are you ready for this?
Yeah, good to go.
Do you have your form printed out?
Yeah, I got to print it out finally since
Great.
Mike fixed our printer.
Oh, finally. Must have been hard without a printer.
It was.
I can imagine. Let's see here. So we're gonna go over our 360 feedback and then look at the corporate business goals and how you performed with the results.
Alright.
And then we'll go over the areas of improvement, how you can just, progress before we set the future goals.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. And that sounds great. I have actually a few points I'd like to raise.
You'd like to raise? Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, that's good. So I see here that you got pretty good grades compared to our last meeting. You scored 5 in commercial awareness and customer focus, as well as 5 for strategic planning, and 5 for analytical skills, and 4 for leadership and teamwork.
Yeah, I did.
Would you mind telling me how you've, gotten better in this?
Well, it was really, I looked over our feedback from our last meeting and just really tried to improve on the areas where I was lacking.
Yes.
And so specifically, I've been really focused on resolving our customer concerns. Remember last meeting, we were talking about that. So yeah, I have been focused on that. Resolving our customer concerns has been a prime priority, as well as identifying opportunities to benefit both Ikea and our customer base.
Oh, that's very good, Julie, because I was expecting you would do that. I was hoping, you'd do that. So great, that's good to know.
Yeah. We've been just focusing my team's priority more so on corporate priorities, so to speak.
Yeah, which in turn lead to long-term
success. Exactly. Yeah.
And so speaking of corporate, we're now gonna jump to the goals we set last year. As if we set 4 major goals. The first one was to increase sales revenue by 25%. It's written here that you've only met it by 15% over last year, as of 1st of November.
Yeah. Okay, so, well, you see, the thing is that the 25% increase was a very high projection.
High projection, too high, like unrealistic high?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
exactly.
Based on the market.
Yeah, exactly. The market, just the industry has experienced a downturn, and there's been a lack of experience in our sales department staff, which has been a bit of an issue, but yeah, so as of November 1st, we reached an increase of 15%, which we were relatively satisfied.
Which is pretty good, yeah. It's pretty good. It's almost, it's more than half of the actual goals.
So yeah,
we can arrange for that to be a future goal that would be more realistic by reducing it perhaps. We'll see that later. Also, regarding, you said that unexperienced staff. Yeah. I know this has been an issue, and we are going through a tough time with the Saudinization. And we've had, the HR has had to employ local candidates which are lesser qualified. And well, we are really expecting our executives to mentor and coach them just as well as our previous expatriates used to do. And so I would like it if perhaps we could organize a group training session. Yourself, me, and your team and our subordinates, our colleagues, as a unit. We could gather once or twice a month, and We could also just see it through, like see how we can provide a better service in order to sell more, and you know, just have clients more satisfied and just create more revenue, perhaps even create more traffic within the shop, you know. We'll just arrange for training, group training.
I think the group training sessions are a fantastic idea. I think a lot of our subordinates do need just professional training to really just dot their I's and cross their T's so that they're sure of exactly what's expected.
Exactly. Yeah, the standard procedure. I mean, I can imagine salesmen,
they're not sure what's
sometimes they lack confidence, and you know, they sound hesitant to the client, and that's never reassuring. But we'll work on that.
Okay, yeah, if we could, that would be great.
Okay, I'll note that, and then. So I see as the second goal we set last year was to increase sales value, per customer by 10% by this quarter. So right now, how have you done in that manner?
Fortunately, due to the expenditure crisis, I'm sure you're aware, we haven't really been able to reach that goal as thoroughly as we hoped. And this is actually a concern I wanted to raise, is that I have been in touch with the marketing department. I'm sure you know they have their new branch opening in Khobar, the new city.
The new branch opening in the new city.
Yeah, so just the marketing department has not had much time to prioritize with us or to just really coordinate with us much at all, which I understand, but that really put a strain on our methods.
I'll tell you what, I can get in contact with the marketing manager, and then perhaps you could send both of us an email with your proposals as innovative ways of innovative offers and opportunities for us to invest in as selling points, and perhaps just agree on a plan to implement in 2017.
Okay, that's a great idea.
At least we could be up to date, you know, with the goal, because if no one has been really taking it into consideration, it's kind of hard to implement it. So we'll work on that.
You know, just reach an agreement. An agreement, and meeting with the three
go decisions, and kind of fuel down the ideas you have.
Because we have, my whole team and I actually, it was something we tried to work on, but anything to do with promotions and bundles, we needed the marketing department to really go where no go, as we said. We need the marketing department, and we just weren't able to get that support from them.
I hope so by the next year, after this message, this email, I'll put an emphasis on our priority and arrange for that.
Okay, that'd be great.
Without compromising, productivity and everything. Now the third goal was to maintain 95% retention ratio with our clientele.
Yes.
During this year. So how have you performed on that?
Just give me a second. I think, this was quite an easy task. We maintained our 95% retention ratio. That was fine. Because most our clientele is very loyal to the Ikea brand. So that wasn't an issue. In fact, we have been checking up more regularly on customer complaints. And so that definitely helped, and we have decreased our numbers by 10%.
Oh, very good.
Meaning that once in 20 times does a shopper get lost in the 1 year following sale. So
that's very impressive. Very good. Well, I'll tell you what, I believe that you have the capacities to beat that record and probably, outperform yourself and reach, just if you focus on making all of our guests' experience 100% satisfying for the customer as well as for the company, you will manage, to reach that. Even if it's by 1%, it's just a record beating. 95% is the standard because we really want a full, satisfying service. And obviously, it's like you said, it's pretty easy knowing that customers are loyal, and that you've been focusing on the complaints, so we can ameliorate the conditions.
Exactly.
know what's wrong and what we can do better. So I really think you could
perhaps. I mean, I will try. I will focus my efforts.
It's like a challenge.
Exactly. It's a challenge, I guess.
Exactly.
No? But yeah, that should be fine. I'll focus on that too.
And then I see that your fourth challenge was to delegate tasks more effectively, to free up to 2 hours in your time, and to focus on training, sales seminar that's mandatory, and the online training. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
How have you been keeping up with the trainings?
Well, yes and no. I have managed to, cut off some time here and there for to work on self-development. But you know how it all accounted for an hour altogether, unfortunately.
Yes.
My efforts, yeah. But I did receive an email from HR regarding the seminar.
The date of the seminar.
Yeah. But unfortunately, before I could, I registered too late.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, and I couldn't make it past the deadline, so I couldn't actually attend.
And there's just one during the year?
Yeah.
I thought there were two.
No, I think it was one that I was spoken to about.
Alright, I'll see what the HR.
Yeah. They did, however, this was another point I wanted to raise. They referred me to the online learning platform.
Yeah, that's required, mandatory for all of their.
I did try to go over, I think it was like a slideshow, online slideshow kind of thing. It was.
Did you like it?
No.
Oh.
No, it was not very interactive. I felt like I was back at school, but even worse.
Oh.
And
it was
boring. It wasn't, honestly, it was. It wasn't something I really saw myself sitting at my desk doing. I thought I allocated my time doing different things that I thought were more, on the job, hands-on experience. I felt that was more necessary.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
And what type of activity on the job have you been doing?
Well, what I was really doing this year was keeping quite a keen eye on our competitors.
Okay.
Yep, going on the floor, seeing, observing their different promotional sales, just really seeing how their team works, how it is they interact with their customers, what we could do better than them, what I felt was lacking in their teamwork.
Okay.
So, it was really just about focusing on the competitors, because I'm sure they themselves just opened a new branch.
Yes.
In the city, and that kind of took a hit on our numbers. So I figured
it's good to know always what competitors are doing better, how we can compete in a more effective way. Yes, I completely agree with you. Therefore, for the learning, I will talk to the HR to try and do face-to-face learning.
Yeah. Yes. Honestly, that would sound great. Yeah, that would be great.
See, I have a vision. I don't know if you aspire to it. However, I have a vision, which is promoting you to a senior sales executive. And to do that, you would have to reach the requirements, which are to attend a sales seminar and cope with the online training, which measures your success, your just performance,
if it needs
progress.
A promotion, I'll sit in front of the online training screen for hours. That would be fine. Okay.
I'll see what we can do. However, it's very important to put an emphasis on this if you do want to be promoted.
Okay.
Now let's jump to the improvements. Do you see any areas where you could improve yourself as in terms of initiatives? Do you see anything you could do better?
I'm sure, of course, there's always room for improvement, but I do feel this is an area I could greatly excel in. But again, due to time constraints and a lack of experienced staff, it was not very. I couldn't take as much initiative as I would have hoped.
I see.
Yeah, I was not able, but it definitely, Stephanie, it will be one of my goals.
Yeah, as a manager, I really encourage you to broaden your scope of skills, because it'll allow you to better. It'll allow you really to grasp your job in a more how may I say, in a more objective manner.
Yeah, I see
You
that.
see, like instead of being just your regular task, you would want to progress in a certain area that would increase your skills, which in consequence would open doors to higher positions. You know.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what, if you agree, I'll work with you to just expand that skill set of yours.
Yeah, that would be, honestly, that would be great.
Yeah.
If you have the time, that really would be great. I'd really appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be great. But I do have a small question. From what I do know is after 3 years, there's potential of being promoted to senior sales executive.
Yeah, that's what I would want you to reach by next year, since you've been.
Okay, so you do think there's potential for that in my specific case?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really think that your aspirations are in line with the training I'm suggesting for you, and if you do follow my advice and the goals we're setting, according to this evaluation and my future estimations, I think you could become that senior sales executive.
I should really hope so. I mean, you know, my aspirations have always been very high.
Alright, now there is also a second point. I want you to improve yourself, especially if you do want to become a sales executive, senior sales executive.
Yeah.
You would have to work better as a teammate.
Right. Okay.
Because
I understand that.
You would be taking decisions with a lot more people. More people would be involved. So I need you to be. Some people have been saying. One of your peers told me that you can sound condescending when you give orders, or you can, just undermine them in their abilities and micromanage them, which is not appreciated among your subordinates.
No, I understand that. Again, it's new staff. These are new people. They're new to this job.
Yeah.
They're not very familiar with it. So my trust in them, because their work reflects on me and mine.
Yeah.
So no, I have not been very trusting. Yes, I have been.
So you'll work on it?
I will. Yeah, of course, I'll work on it. I'll work on having more of
really. It's important.
Yeah.
Because it'll create talent. You'll become more interpersonal. You'll manage to have more just abilities to guide people through inspiring them, and you'll be more dynamic as a team. You'll be able to lead in times of uncertainty. You'll be able to take decisions when target sales are raised and there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Really work better as a team. Because it's a sum of individual parts that contributes for the whole outcome.
Just like our pieces. Just
like our furniture. Together,
each piece assembled makes
a final product.
Outcome.
Yeah.
No, I understand. I mean, back in college, we used to always say teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, exactly. And you could make this dream team come true.
I could. I just really. I think the group training sessions. I think once we get once we start that process, I will perhaps just have more trust in them. But I'll be honest. It's just at my last job. If you remember, I was there for about 5 years. At my last job, the team environment was more competitive than it was harmonious.
Yes. See, we put let's just say in simple words, cohesion and consensus as a group is crucial for a team. For a sales team, we want to feel like family. We want to feel like we got each other's backs. We want to feel like we are helping each other grow in our own way.
Yeah.
As a team, as a member of Ikea, as a member of this earth, we want to help our customers just as much as help our peers and help ourselves too, because this is a win-win situation. In any case, they will grow just as much as you do.
Just as much as we do.
You know? So, and I mean, you'll drive results from that, and you'll be more productive. It'll just contribute to the overall success of our team as sales.
Yeah, that's true, of course. That's very true.
Our unit will be able to be more, more success.
I could definitely work on changing my approach with the rest of my colleagues.
Maybe learn to be less, not aggressive, but lead without being too, how may I say, not too harsh, not too tough. Have empathy for them. Teach them, give them a deadline, give them objectives, and then pass that deadline, give your feedback and let them tell you how they've been doing and how they could get better, like the same way as what we're doing. You want to do it with them, and that way you can monitor their progress and eventually reach the goal.
I'll do that. That sounds very doable.
It's basically what the expats used to do that I'm asking you to do, really, because it's important to mentor your peers so they can be inspired and want to grow and want to get better in the company. You want your job to be able to build on your strength, just as much as I'm trying to build on your strength now with this appraisal evaluation. However, I want you to do the same thing with them.
Okay.
Because they have their own appraisal, but you need an inside team. Rather than individuals, I want you to work more efficiently together as one.
Does that work as a unit?
I really think that'll make a difference. Yeah.
I can't promise you that the dynamic will change within the next week, but no, I could promise that within the next week you will start to see some changes in that dynamic.
Hopefully.
We can definitely work on that team.
Enthusiasm and just learn to trust your peers, and give them the chance to fail in order to produce a better work the next time.
We'll try that. We'll try that, Stephanie. We'll try to be more compassionate.
I know this sounds very...
It's easier said than done. On the spot, but you have someone coming to you with something that is not completed in a timely or quality manner.
The quantity of the work they produce is quite fine, right? It's just really the quality, if I understand well.
It differs for each. That's why that's why I thought a training session would be great.
Alright, then I'll note that definitely for the next.
However, I did realize that them together as a team, they work fine. It's when they are individual, when they start to have some lackings. So maybe that is something you could look into.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we will work on group training. However, I really want you to work as a better team player.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely work on achieving that goal.
Okay, perfect. So, speaking of goals, for future goals, as a first future goal, we'll decrease our projection sales, our projection revenue sales, projected revenue sales. Yeah. Sorry,
that's fine.
Yes, at the end of the day, we're tired. So yeah, we decreased 25% to 20%, so 5% decrease. And since you're reaching 15% now, I think you could definitely reach 20%. It's like the extra mile, instead of it being 10%, it's just 5%. It's doable. 5% increase sales. It's completely doable.
I think so.
With the resources we have now.
With the resources that we do have.
And that we're planning on building, the skills, the broad, it's a broad span of skills where we have as a team of salesmen and sales executive, sales senior executive and junior executive, and as a manager, I really think we can do this as a whole department.
I think so. No, I think so. We'll aim at the 20%.
Yeah. Okay.
As opposed to the 25. Again, I do want to emphasize that I will need efforts from the marketing department, not to mention it again. But
yeah, obviously, we will work with. I will send a message an email to the marketing manager, like I said, and we'll work on it. Don't worry about that. We need to put it.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, that'll be an up to date, and then attend a seminar. You really need to do that. It's a requirement. need to do that. This and online practicing. Cope with the online practicing for now, and then if I do get an answer from the HR department, we will arrange for face-to-face learning. Or even, you know, intercompany training, since you are interested in what other companies are doing, our competitors, you know, be more creative through that, and I'll definitely speak to the HR manager and see what we can arrange.
I did want to ask, however, I don't want to ask about whether I could attend an executive management course through our tuition assistance program.
Oh yeah, that's doable. However, that's in Sweden.
Is it?
Would you be accepting going all the way there in our academy?
Yeah, that wouldn't be an issue in the slightest. Yeah. On the contrary, I think that would be a wonderful opportunity for me.
Okay, sounds good. Then I'll take down a note and ask them if that's possible.
Yeah, that would be
because that would be also in line with your career advancement.
Exactly.
And that will for sure help you to use your skills to, like I said, better lead and be a better teammate. You'll learn how to manage people better, large amount of people
better management skills, I think, and of course, definitely help me with my team environment and whatnot.
And you'll learn about the Ikea, how really our organization perceives it. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Definitely.
Finally, as a fourth goal, I suggest that you develop your subordinates. If you're okay with that, would you mind just working on delegating tasks better, and with the group training we talked about earlier, you know, just make them a better workforce, turn them into your assets instead of looking at it as something that is failing.
I think that's something I can do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything.
I think
I mean, it's pretty realistic, right?
No, definitely. I think it's just a matter of interpersonal talent.
Yeah, but you'll gain that. You'll gain that if you do practice.
I think
follow the online training, and I promise you, by next meeting, you will gain interpersonal talent.
I should hope so.
Really, you'll learn. It's just time and practice makes perfect, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of perfect, you know that 95% retention ratio?
Yeah.
I was thinking, as a recommendation rather than a goal, just keep it on the side. You want to beat that record, because if you do beat that record, that'll be a selling point for your career advancement.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, of course. You said we're at 95% now.
If you can get even a percent on top of the 95,
I definitely will. But I do want to point out that our largest competitor's retention ratio is, I believe, 80%. Ours is 15% higher than that, so it's already something we're all very proud of.
I know, 95 is really great.
As you said, as opposed to it being a goal, it's just a recommendation. I'll focus my efforts on that, definitely.
It'll be like a challenge, like I said earlier, you know, a good challenge to keep you motivated in pursuit of, you know, continuous progress.
Okay, Kaizen.
As a member of Ikea, at the moment you are a junior sales executive, but you could become a senior. I see it in you. You have the potential, and the post is vacant since Laura is going on pregnancy leave, and we don't know whether she's gonna come back or not. So I think that you.
I think that's very good to hear from you. Definitely boosts my confidence, makes me
because you know, as a first recruitment pooling of candidates, we look at internal employees, like actual employees who could fulfill the job with the skills. We don't have to train them; they're already trained. Like I said, the management training we would do in Sweden, that would definitely put you in the mindset of a senior executive.
Exactly.
Right.
I think that would be very conducive to
That's very good. I think we've been over all of the feedback here. Yes. Yeah, we've been over it all. You overall have a very satisfying performance. Okay, so it's pleasing to me, and I hope to you too. It's, if you do, however, get better at your job, you will eventually reach that
promotion.
Not only the promotion, you'll reach the outstanding performance.
I understand. Yeah.
See, you know what I mean? Like, there's still room for improvement, and you can reach that if you work on what we talked about today,
which would be
my
teamwork is something.
Teamwork. Well, you need to focus on the goals. You need to focus on the goals, and you just need to work on your interpersonal skills. And we'll keep in touch, and we'll continue doing the training. We'll follow up on the training because that is essential. And yeah, do you have any questions? I mean, I'll contact the HR for training, and I'll contact the marketing manager for our innovative way of selling. And yeah, everything should be up to date, I guess.
Yeah, no, I think we've covered any question I might have wanted to ask.
Okay, then perfect. I guess we can end this meeting here then. Do you mind signing the form?
What dates are we today?
We are Wednesday.
Okay. There you go. Okay.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you for your valuable time.
It was a good meeting.
It's a good meeting, and I really look forward to working with you and for you to come back with greater results.
I hope so.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm optimistic, and I think you should be too.
But realistic.
Yeah.
But no, it should be fine. I'll hear from you soon regarding the marketing department.
All right.
Yeah?
Yes.
And
we'll stay in touch.
Okay.
Exactly.
Thank you, Julia.
Please come back to my office when you have any questions.
Oh, will do. Thank you so much.
I'm just a phone away or offices away. Right? Take care.
Have a lovely day.
You too. Bye bye.